Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and run my mouth for a quick second. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, Vivica Fox, okay, she gave her opinion on the whole Laverne Cox situation. For those who don't know, Laverne was on the red carpet. She was interviewing Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Towards the end of the interview, she made like a light joke about wanting to, basically saying that she hopes to see more things from the Red Table Talk. And then she threw the word entanglements into the conversation, okay? I agree with Vivica. I'm 100% in agreement with Vivica. Vivica basically said, in a nutshell, it was tacky. You need to watch what you say and how you conduct yourself on these red carpets, because that wasn't the time nor the place. It's kind of like, for example, if I was on a red carpet, if I was on a red carpet and I was a correspondent for E! News, and she's walking by at the Oscars or the Emmys, let's say the Emmys, she's walking by the Emmys, and I bring up Kevin and that baby. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is to me. If Gossip Girl, Nina, what's her name? Nina she used to be on TMZ, but now she has her own show on, or she's part of kind of like The View on E! News, I believe. It comes on at nighttime. She has a gossip show, right? Or she's a part of like a little gossip show. It's one thing for you to do what you do when you're at work in that, in that environment. But girl, it's another thing for you to then get onto the red carpet while you're interviewing a celebrity at the SAG Awards or the Oscars and bring up some gossip or rumor or even the truth in that moment. It's just tacky. And just like Vivica said, you want to watch how you maneuver, because, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And this may sound elitist and it may sound dirty, wrong, and trifling. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are part of the elite, okay? And if you may not know, but you go find out real soon that Will and Jada got some power. They can pull some strings if need be. I think they're gonna let Laverne slide, right? Some people say it's not that big of a deal, but it can be. And the reason why it can be is because if you saw the stunt that Laverne pulled, and maybe she did it because she was nervous, right? Vivica said she thought Laverne was looking for an aha moment. I honestly think that Laverne was probably nervous, and she tried to fill in those last couple of seconds, and that's what popped in her mind, and so that's what popped out of her mouth. But if other people see the way that you're conducting these interviews on these red carpets, girl, like Vivica said, they're gonna start walking past you. Because I'm not stopping by her little section. I'm not stopping by her section because she's gonna have something slick to say about something that, about me that happened either yesterday or a few months ago or a couple of years ago. No. So I think Laverne, hopefully this is a learning lesson for Laverne. I know some people say it's not that big of a deal. It's that big of a deal to me. I wasn't involved in it, but it's a big deal because you just want to make sure that people feel comfortable stopping and speaking, and and if they think you're going to be shady, right, or say something inappropriate at the Oscars, then girl, keep on walking. No, don't stop by her. And these publicists, they're quick to snatch up their clients. Girl, let's go. That's enough. Let's go. She's doing too much. Like somebody said in the comment section, y'all think Jay-Z ain't made no phone calls behind the scenes and got some people fired? It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right. That's just the way that it works. Right? You want to watch what you say? I can't get on the red carpet acting like I'm talking to y'all on YouTube. Girl, he gonna have to pull back a lot. You think I can really get on the red carpet saying the stuff that I say with y'all and then get in front of these people who pull all these strings? Well, girl, what happened with you and Miss Jada? What happened between you and August? That's what we want to know. Girl, what? If you don't get this funk out of my face. It's a time and a place for everything. And the SAG Awards, That was not the time nor the place. Sorry, Laverne girl, bitch, you tacky. Girl, you was tacky in that moment. Like I said, I think that Laverne, and I may be giving Laverne a pass because that's my trans sister, but I really think that she was probably just nervous and didn't really know what to say. Like I said, I think this is a new gig for her. Hopefully she takes this as a learning lesson, because the last thing you want is the president of E to get a phone call from Mr. Will Smith. Because you're trying to be cute. Vivica was trying to put you on game. You better watch what you say, girl. Because the way them girls move, girl, Jada and Will can make one phone call and tell everybody, hey, when y'all go to the Oscars, whenever, make sure you don't stop by E! News. Y'all think them girls ain't got power like that? You better keep it cute. Anyways, girl, who else? Oh, let's talk about this white man who just lost his job. Girl, I see white people be losing their jobs over some of the people, just period. People, period. Because Kevin Hunter lost his job. And he had everything on lock. Here goes somebody else who lost their job, a white man this time. Estée Lauder outs executive John Demsey over racist Instagram post. So Estée Lauder ousted senior executive John Demsey on Monday over an Instagram post of a meme that contained the N-word and jokes about what's going on in the world right now. I'm scared to say the word. You know, what we had when we was on the lockdown. Estée Lauder, oh, I just read that, sorry. Demsey's 31 stint at the company comes to an end just days after he was suspended over the post, according to the Wall Street Journal. Demsey's Instagram account has over 73,000 followers. An Estée Lauder spokesman said that Demsey, who was an executive group president over subsidiaries including MAC and Clinique, was not technically fired, but instead retired under pressure from the company. Girl, that's how you better word it. When the girls want to let you leave with a little bit of integrity, girl, they'll just say, girl, she quit. But girl, you got fired, girl. John was not fired, a company spokesman told the Post. He was told he had to leave the company, and he agreed to retire this week. Okay, well, there you go. Girl, what the hell? What I tell you, why? This is what I be saying. Stop playing with people. He was told he had to leave the company, and he agreed to, okay, well, technically, he didn't get fired. Okay. Technically, he did not get fired. He quit before they fired him. Because if they fired him, he probably wouldn't have got whatever money he was probably going to get. I don't know how this works. Y'all, I'm sure y'all will let us know in the comment section for those who don't know like me. That's probably what it was. That's probably why they allowed him to quit or retire, so he could collect whatever monies that would probably come to him anyways. I don't know. The decision is a result of his recent Instagram post, which do not reflect the values of Estée Lauder's companies, have caused widespread offense, are damaging to our efforts to drive inclusivity, both inside and outside our walls, and do not reflect the judgment we expect our leaders, Estée Lauder said in a memo to employees. Basically, in the fiscal year, which ended on June the 30th, Demsey pocketed a salary of $9.6 million. So basically, it was a picture, and I don't want to post the picture, but it says, "My N-word Snuffy got the owner at a Chingy concert." He says he didn't know that the post had the N-word in it. How in the fuck do you lose a job making $10 million a year over an Instagram post? Like, I really get confused sometimes, y'all. When stuff don't be making sense to me, I just be sitting back like remember when Nene, I'm like, Nene, how do you lose a fumble, a $2 million bag? That's what they said she was allegedly making at Real Housewives of Atlanta. How do you mess up a bag like that when truth be told, girl? All you gotta do is show up, look halfway decent, girl, go on a trip that the company paid for, argue with a couple of bitches and go home. Like, how do you fumble a $10 million bag? Because you want to post stuff on the internet and act like you didn't know that it had the N-word in it. Because the letters are, what is it called? It has a little flower sign. I forgot what the flower sign is called. Y'all know the flower sign. But anyways, yeah, you couldn't see the full word of the N-word because it had the, what is it called? Asterisk on it. You know, bleeping out the middle words. But the simple fact, again, it doesn't matter. It don't even matter. It don't matter if everything was blocked out and you posted this and you lost your job and it's dumb and it's sad and you too old and girl, you had to retire from a job making $10 million and you've had this job for what they said 31 years. Let me see. 31 years. Green had this job for probably half of your life. How old is he? They didn't say his age. That's sad. Anyways, girl. Atlanta's Midtown iconic rainbow crosswalk damaged again. This is according to Baller Alert. So Atlanta's Midtown iconic rainbow crosswalk damaged again. This makes the second weekend in a row that street racers have damaged the iconic rainbow crosswalks in Midtown Atlanta. The racers left tire burn marks after doing donuts at the popular intersection overnight Saturday. Video surveillance posted to social media shows two black cars doing donuts and burning out in the center of the intersection, crossing 10th Street and Piedmont Avenue. Traffic was held up in a crowd surrounding the intersection as several bystanders filmed the incident with their cell phones, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported. Atlanta police were called but arrived a little too late. The racers were gone, police said. The rainbow crosswalks have once again been left with rubber skid marks from drag racers, the Midtown Neighbors Association wrote on an Instagram story. This is dangerous and the damage is hurtful to our community. We are committed to... Oh, they said we understand they do it for viral notary. We are committed to ensuring that it's cleaned up every time. Okay, girl. So basically, I get what's going on. This is all I have to say about this. This is the thing. I hate when people try and act like things like this don't matter because it actually does. It's just paint, right? It can be painted over. I just want people to understand that this God just washed my hands. That's why they asked you. Some of y'all don't be washing y'all hands when y'all use the restroom. Anyway, I wash my hands. I forgot to put some lotion on them. That's why they look so ashy. But some of you feel as though, for whatever reason, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, girl. If this was a Black Lives Matter mural in DC and they was out there doing donuts on it, y'all would have a fit. Y'all would have a goddamn fit. Matter of fact, girl, you have a fucking fit. Okay. So to act like this is not that big of a deal, when, again, am I upset about it? No, but it's a little bit bothersome, yeah, especially when I see people who act like they don't understand why other people may feel some type of way about this, because again, if there were people out there doing donuts on the Black Lives Matter mural in DC, y'all would be marching the streets talking about races and this and races that and races this. So I'm not understanding why can't you understand, even though it's just paint, right, that people feel disrespected. And then, like, why are y'all in somebody's neighborhood? Like, Girl, you would think they would go to like your Walmart parking lot. I don't know why when they closed. Like there's so many places you could go to do this, but y'all are literally in the middle of a neighborhood where people live and walk dogs and just people's neighborhood, just being stupid. Anyways, who else? All right, so Kanye, ain't nothing here, girl. Kanye is ready to let Kim Kardashian go. I asked my team to expedite the dissolution of my marriage to Kim. When I tell you one thing that's aggravating is a nigga who act like they I'm in control of this. You really not, girl. Kim been trying to get them walking papers. You really out here? I'm done. I'm ready. Just come on. Let's let it go. It's a wrap. It's been a wrap. It was a wrap when you started prancing them bitches around town, Kanye. It was a wrap when Kim started hopping. When Kim, I don't know if she hopping on it. It was a wrap when Kim went and got with that white man, Pete. It's been a wrap. It's been over. Okay. When you went and got with that dirty looking white girl, Julia Fox, who's supposed to be this big superstar, but we ain't heard shit about Julia ever since. You gave her walking papers. Ooh, girl. Lady Saw blasts 50 cents for using her song in Power Book 2 Ghost without paying her. I know you got some money for me. So basically, she used to be a former dance hall. Marion Hall, the former dance hall performer turned Christian minister, is seeking payment for the use of her 2004 song Striptease and the first episode of 50 Cent's blockbuster series Power, which premiered in 2020. Lady Saw has already spoken out against those who she claims deceived her into handing away her publishing rights for her early work. So, girl, so if he did pay somebody, that means that if you gave away your publishing rights, then that means that he could have paid somebody, you just didn't get the money. Is that how that works? I don't know nothing about no publishing or nothing like that, girl. So y'all let me know. Lady Saw, I don't know, sir. Let me read her statement, okay? I know you got some money for me. This is what she said. For using one of my songs in one of your Power episodes. Or you might have given it to someone who's been taking my money and not giving it to me. Because I haven't gotten paid for that song or any other songs that was used in other movies. I wrote it, sang it, and if I check back, I might have produced it too. I used to go by the name Lady Saw. With all due respect, I need to know who to go to so I can collect what is mine. I know you're a respectable businessman and wouldn't mind if you could produce a movie about... Wait. Girl! Mama! I know you're a respectable businessman and wouldn't mind if you could produce a movie about my life. Girl, do you want the money or do you want a movie? Because it sounds like you want a movie. Look me up and see if my story interests you. I did send you a private message before, but I know you must have gotten so many messages that mine got lost. That some get lost in the trash. I hope this one don't. My email is, I'm now a preacher and a gospel artist. Blessings overflow to you. I mean, honey, I don't know what's going on, but I do know, girl, if it was 50 cents, honey, he'll be on the phone, he'll be on the line acting a fool over his money. I mean, if she's owed the money, she's owed the money, right? But we do know that if it was 50 cents, he would be acting a straight up fool. Now, it sounds like, from what the neighborhood talk says, let me read this again. Lady Saw has already spoken out against those who she claims deceived her into handing away her publishing rights for her early work. I don't know if this song is part of her early work, but if you gave away your publishing rights then that if 50 Cent did pay somebody, she wouldn't get the money anyways, right? I don't know, girl. Hopefully everything's works out for her. And if she got some money coming to her, girl, hopefully she can get it. Or she can get this movie. Sound like the help I want a movie if you ask me. Girl, you want a movie, girl. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.